There we go. Hello. Hello. I'm getting right into it. Hi. Oh, man. So I can't show you what I'm working on today, unfortunately. This is top secret stuff, so I can't show you what I'm working on today. But hello, Kingwin. Hello, Warpy. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. Yeah, unfortunately, maybe one day I'll be able to show you, but like it's one of those things where like I'm doing something for somebody else and I need to finish it. Or well, I want to finish it soon. Hey Hair Day! Hello Eggy, how you doing? Not invasion plans, no. I'm working on some art for somebody else for a music video for a song cover that someone's doing, that a friend of mine is doing. However, I don't have permission from them to, and I didn't ask permission from them to like work on it on stream, so I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show it to you. It's a secret. And maybe one day you will get to see it. No, Aggie, I'm not gonna do that. I prefer Mobile Friend Passageway myself. Okay. Keep it secret, keep it, yes. Yes. Yeah, it's top secret. It's a top secret project. Well, I don't know if it's top secret, but it's a secret project. And I mean, to be fair, I don't know if any of you actually know this person. I suspect I don't think you know this person, but I could be wrong, and therefore I'm out of an abundance of caution, you know. So yeah, but I'm gonna work on it. I've got a lot to do. It's spring break, and you'd think that, wow, you're so lucky. You're so lucky that you work in academia and you get spring break. You just get to take a week off. Spring break and breaks are when all the real work gets done, except we're not necessarily being paid for it. Though this, to be fair, is not work related to my academic job. This is other work. And to be fair, this friend did offer to pay me for it, and I said no. But I'm stressing out about it. I'm just a stressed person. Spring break, it's still snowing here. The weather's all over the place. I don't even know what's going on with the weather anymore. Oh, it's the alternative to carpal tunnel. I see. Yeah, my wrist has been acting up lately. This happens whenever I just like push myself to do a lot of art. And I have been doing a lot of art. I wanted to finish all of the art for this music video in a week, which is, I was foolish. And you know how like some like song cover music videos are just like maybe one image and like it's a music video, but like they just use the same image and just like put it through different filters and stuff like that, and then like put like, you know, they'll put like text and stuff like that. And I could have gotten away with that. Like this friend was like, you have total creative freedom for what you want to do with this music video, and I'm like, awesome. And like I could totally have gotten away with doing just a single image for this, but no. I was deeply ambitious, and as of now I have how many? I now have 59 different files in my folder of animations and images and music clips that I'm going to be using for this music video. We are now at 59 files, and I am less than halfway through all the things that I need to draw. And I did this to myself. This is a me problem. I did this to myself. You can graduate from a PhD program, but the work ethic does not leave you. That's not how it works. Oh, keep it secret. Open secrets are technically still secrets. Yeah, but like, I think this person specifically didn't want people finding out. Hey, Austral, how you doing? Well, it's not that they didn't, I think they wanted it to be a surprise or something like that. So I would like to honor their wishes and keep it a surprise. And they did say, like, I didn't have to keep it secret from everybody, but since this is, like, a public stream, you know, I want a abundance of caution sort of thing, you know? Spring break for faculty members are like cheat days for bodybuilders. It's for them not to not go crazy. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not, unfortunately, I am not taking this time for mental health. So that's why we're not reading a paper today, because we're not reading a paper today because I have cried at stupid things 3 times in the past 24 hours, and I don't cry at stuff. So we're not reading a paper today. By the way, stupid things, I'm not saying like, I'm saying I cried at 3 different fiction. Well, one of them was a real story. I just read a really touching, like, kind of obituary thing, and that made me cry. And then I finished, 2 fictional stories made me cry, and like that's a sign to me. I'm not somebody who usually cries at fictional stories, so the fact that it happened 3 times in a single day when I haven't cried in months is a sign to me that maybe I should stop pushing myself quite as hard, and that's why we're not doing a paper reading stream today. We wouldn't tell anyone. Sure, I'm hearing that myelin is self-inflicting labor. Don't I always ink splotch? Isn't that kind of like, that's kind of my thing. It's self-inflicting labor. That's what I do. I'm hearing that myelin. Oh, wait. Animating a simple 24 frames Z dancing already took me days. How long would it take to animate presumably a 3-minute MV? Fair enough, thanks. It's not fully animated. There's only a few, like, truly animated bits in there. I have one animated bit where it's a character who's kicking their leg. I have one animated bit where it's a character opening their mouth, and I didn't go to the extent where, like, their jaw moves with their mouth opening because I'm being lazy, and I think I'm doing the last shot right now that I plan to animate, which is literally just a character opening their eye. So, and it's not even animated at 24 frames per second, it's animated at like 12 frames per second, so I'm being pretty nice to myself in that regard, like, but, hey Ty, how you doing? Hey Gaussian, how you doing? Laziness for the win. Oh man, if you could see the storyboard I did for this, you wouldn't call it laziness. You wouldn't call it laziness. Like, I may not be, like, doing a lot of, like, frame-by-frame animation, but I'm going way harder than, frankly, I should have. Laziness is just eco. Yeah. Right now I need to draw a hand, and that is... I hate drawing hands. I would love BTS when the project is finished. BTS? Do you want me to draw BTS? Well, I need... I hate drawing hands, too. Drawing hands sucks. Behind the scenes? Oh, yeah. I'll have to see. I'm debating, because right now, like, this person asked me to do this for them not as myelin, but they approached me not as myelin, but as, like, my other secret identity. My other secret identity. So I'm, like, debating... They've given me permission that if I want to attach the name myelin to this one, that I can. But if I attach the name myelin to it, that means I couldn't attach my other secret identity to it. Is kind of the ideal, because I want to keep them fairly separate. So I'm debating whether I want to take credit for this as myelin or take credit for this as somebody else. And if I take credit for it as myelin, then I can show it to all of you when it's done and do behind the scenes and stuff. My other secret identity. How many secret identities do you have? 3. Schmilin Schmackamon. Yeah. Is it your SCP identity? No. It's time for a 3rd secret identity. I do not have dissociative identity disorder. 4th. Yeah, no, well, I mean, I have myelin who works a real world job and exists in the real world. I have myelin that all of you see, who is some weird, like, weird, strange space between myelin in the real world and then this other secret identity. And then I have the other secret identity. So it's like real world myelin, the myelin you see before you, and then the myelin who has been online since they were like 12. Those are the 3 separate myelins. Oh. Mm-hmm. So, like, I'm counting myelin as a secret identity because my connection to myelin, you know, like, the people who know my IRL, most people who know, like, real-world myelin do not know cryptid myelin. And most people who know online myelin also do not know cryptid myelin or real-life myelin. You know, like it's the separation of powers. So that all the identities are kind of like, except for a very select few, the identities are mutually like secret from each other, if that makes sense. There are a few people who know all three, but didn't you give out your YouTube channel and business cards? I did. I did, but like, that's only connecting two of the identities, right? Right? And those people didn't really know me before I gave them. I didn't give anyone that I personally knew very well the business card. The myelin had to be cut into parts and never assembled or they would be unstoppable. Yeah, like Exodia. Into the myelin-verse, oh gosh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 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 I have chocolate. Chocolate is good for the soul. I want to get more treats. I want to get cheesecake. Cheesecake is good for the soul. Chocolate. Chocolate. There's this really delicious type of chocolate that I love, but it's seasonal. So it only is available in stores twice a year. This chocolate, which is better. It used to be only available once a year. So things certainly have improved in that way. However, now is currently one of the seasons where you can get it. For those of you who are curious and who are in America, I don't know if you can get this outside of America. I'm not really sure what the availability looks like. It is Cadbury mini eggs. Cadbury chocolate mini eggs. These are one of my favorite chocolate treats. Did you drink your Dr. Pepper for the day? I did. It could still be available anytime you still had it in your freezer. Not the Cadbury cream eggs, Ty. Not the Cadbury. That's not how you say that. That's how I say it. It's not the Cadbury cream eggs. It's the mini eggs. They're pure chocolate all the way through. And then they've got like a candy coating. Cadbury fell off. They did fall off for a bit there. They used to be better. And the Cadbury cream eggs, there was like 2 years in a row where they weren't nearly as good as they'd traditionally been. But I think this year, or not the Cadbury cream eggs, the Cadbury mini eggs, for 2 years in a row, they weren't that good. But they sound... This year, I think they're kind of back to the quality they were before. That, or maybe I've just gotten used to the new... They sound like M&Ms with extra eggs. They're kind of like M&Ms, but of course they're egg-shaped, they're bigger. The shell is thicker than on an M&M, and it tastes kind of like it's covered in powdered sugar. And the chocolate inside is like much higher quality than M&M chocolate, which I'm sure like true chocolate enthusiasts would say it's not actually great chocolate, and being better than M&M chocolate is not a high bar. But like an M&M, bigger, egg-shaped, higher quality chocolate inside. Outside is like a sugar coating, but it's not like glossy, it's matte, and it kind of tastes like it's got powdery sugar. It's better than M&M chocolate for sure, yeah. Not that that's hard. Ooh, Cadbury World, the theme park, is in Birmingham. Well, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I should look that up. How do you pronounce Cadbury? I'm not getting a lot of work done on this co-working stream so far. I have drawn the hand. Okay, all right. Give me a minute. I'm putting on my headphones and I'm gonna listen to how to pronounce Cadbury. Okay. Oh no, I'm in ads. This is cruel and unusual. Cadbury?
Hard to believe.
Yes, Cadbury? It's Cadbury eggs. I guess, I don't know, maybe...
Cadbury.
Oh, I'm pronouncing it right now. I don't know why I added the S in there. For some reason, I just kind of throw the S in there when I'm saying Cadbury mini eggs, but I know it's Cadbury. I don't know what's going on in my head when I do that. Maybe because the mini eggs is plural. My brain is like, clearly Cadsbury is the plural of Cadbury, because that's how you make words plural. You put an S in the middle of it instead of at the end. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. To face with no ad blocker. Shut up. I do have an ad blocker, just it only works on one browser, and I didn't feel like opening that browser. I already had a browser open. So I opened that browser, and that browser doesn't happen to let me use ad blocker. I should just switch entirely to the other browser, but like, ads can reveal your location. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't gonna show it to all of you. No, God. I mean, no offense, but oh, I do have my desktop audio on. There, it's muted. Please take care of your wrists. No, taking care of wrists is overrated. It's overrated. No one take care of your wrist. Okay. Mylan lives on Earth, doxed. Can we watch ads? Don't make me go over there. You can't. You can't find me. You don't know where I am. You know where I am. We can't even have one little ad. You can have an ad if you want to, but... I did recently hear that apparently ads were playing on my, stats lectures, and I was deeply displeased about this because, like, one, ew, ads, and two, I'm not even monetized. I'm not even monetized. What are you doing putting ads on my videos? If I'm not monetized, don't put ads on my videos. Screw you. Also, do you think people enjoy listening to a stats lecture? Do you think they're willing to sit through an ad to listen to a stats lecture? For shame. For shame. For shame. I know you're on Earth. Yeah, that's true. You do. You know I'm on Earth. Mori actually could come and get me, theoretically. If they really wanted to, they could come and attack me. But it's okay. I'll have Mr. Kitty run interference. Because he's powerful and strong. Yeah. Remember Daily Motion? Remember Daily Motion, that video site? Ah, the old days. I think Daily Motion might still exist. Though mainly I think it's used for, like, questioning. No, do not eat the cat. He's a good man. He's the bravest man in the entire world. And I love him very much. Does that not still exist? I think it does. I think Daily Motion still exists. Yeah, no. Eggy is attempting to do illegal things. And therefore, one day, he will be banned from chat. Speaking of Mori, how about that new Jujutsu Kaisen episode, everybody? That's true, Eggy. You are a species that is traditionally eaten. I think you're taking no notes, right? Ah! Yeah, Maury, can I have another Dr. Pepper today? Can I have another Dr. Pepper? The Dr. Pepper I had earlier today was only a can. So can I have another can? Can I have another can? Everyone can have it! Thank you, Yuto Okotsu of Jujutsu Kaisen, for putting Mori in a very good mood so that I can get another Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna be right back and grab another Dr. Pepper. I'm taking advantage of this situation. Is Memento Mylan's manager? No. Hey, Mori, do you want to be my VTuber manager? Something like that. But weird. I have acquired. Just the Dr. Pepper delegator. Mori is the guardian of the Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper gatekeeper. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, did you get this? I'm excited. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, the new Jujutsu Kaisen episode. Mostly I just yell at Milo in all caps text to take care of their health. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes in italics. Yeah, that sounds about right. I look way too happy. I've got a Dr. Pepper. Maybe I can even take away the eye bags. I put on the eye bags because I've been tired, but I have a Dr. Pepper now, so the eye bags are going away. Watching my educational video render at 2x speed makes it looks like I know what I'm doing. Right? Right. It's so funny watching it do that. Oh, I'm excited to see what video you make, Ocean. Oh, shoot. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do is I need to animate. I need to animate, everybody. The eye bags are going back on because I need to animate. We're doing frame by frame. No, Mori's wonderful. Mori, I'm gonna give Mori a heart attack sooner or later, and I'm sorry. Oh. Apparently not sorry enough to stop acting this way, but... Well, I find it frustrating to cut out flubs, playing myself backwards and reckoning what languages it sounds like is fun. Oh, good luck on your essay, Eggy! Good luck on your essay. Oh, Eggy just applied for a librarian job, by the way. That's exciting. We should all be so exciting. Not even on purpose. Oh, I'm sorry, Mori. Mori is a good egg. Eggy, what am I? Yeah. Yeah, I think I told Eggy, like, hey, I know a librarian. And Eggy was like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, it's Mori. Mori's the librarian, I know. Don't be happy yet, I gotta wait for- I'm hoping you get it. I'm hoping you get it. I will collect more librarians. The more librarians I can acquire, the better. The secret Mori job talk. It's already- we've already talked about Mori's job once before, at least. You got this. Yeah, we're cheering for you, Eggy. We're cheering for you. Yes, Mori's a book gremlin master. Mori is so powerful. Mori's the most powerful librarian I know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's very unfair. One day, though, Mori, one day you will become the strongest of all the Mori lands, and then you will be invincible. Alright. And I will bug you. I'll be like, hey, Mori, you want to help me with my research, Mori? Mori, you want to help me with my research, Mori? I'm being hired. Oh, yeah. You'd think so, Eggy? But I've heard a lot of what they're making Mori do, and it does not sound fun, and it sounds not great. But I don't think that should be a problem with the library job that you're applying to, Eggy, because it's a different type. I'm willing to be Mylan's test subject. Yay! I'm acquiring more and more potential research subject. Oh, yes, research is very good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Please get me an in with the American Library Association. It's a school library? Oh, Eggy. Good luck, Eggy. Good luck. I believe in you. Mylan is learning from their daughter. Their daughter's learning from me. I will teach... I really need to sit Tachyon down and have her do ethics training. This is very important. Tachyon has not kept her city training up to date. Need to get her all refreshed on the Belmont report. No, the school librarian position can be cool, but it largely depends. It's the usual, like... one of the most important things about any job is your manager. And manager, I'm using the term manager loosely. I'm using the term manager Careful. Only share what you're comfortable, because this is public, Maury, so be careful what you share, right? But, um, yeah, like, the manager is super important at any job that you're at. Like, I used to work at Joanne Fabrics, when Joanne Fabrics was a thing. Well, I hope that you get the job. I hope you get the job, and I hope that you have a good manager when you do. Yeah, but yeah, I used to work at Joanne Fabrics, and when I worked at Joanne, I worked at two different Joannes. And the first Joanne's that I worked at, um, yeah, I'm so sad Joanne Fabrics is shut down. There's so many things I want to cosplay, but going out to buy fabric at like other fabric shops, it makes me nervous. And also, they're just a lot harder to access. There's not nearly as... It's a lot harder to buy fabric in person than it used to be. But I really don't like the idea of buying fabric online, because I want to know, like, the texture of the fabric and stuff like that. More Mylan Corbeau cosplay. I do not want to... Oh my god. First of all, that wig. The wig for a Corbeau cosplay would be... I have done undercut wigs before, but, like, the styling of the, like, way his hair is shaped, and that... Oh my god. The hem on the bottom of his coat. I could do it. Seems like kind of a nightmare. What's the other place to buy fabric, Kingwin? Because Hancock Fabrics also shut down years before Joann's did. Luckily, there are some other fabric places near me, but mainly either they're really small and have a small selection. They don't sell fabrics for apparel. They only sell fabrics for, like, furniture and upholstery. Or they have really, really, really weird hours that are just, like, not really plausible to get to. Mm. Oh, I didn't know Hobby Lobby sold fabric. I'm not going to shop at Hobby Lobby. Hey, guys, and this could be you one day. You, too, could become all of these things. What even is the things on his glasses? Wait. Oh, Corbeau. Yeah, well, no, Corbeau just has, like, the librarian chain on his glasses, right? Until they return the slab. Yeah, but even if you can't make cosplay, there's, like... If you can't make cosplay, it's easier than ever these days to just buy pre-existing cosplay. So for the new cosplay season, I think I'm gonna do that, probably. Oh yeah, that is interesting. Oh my gosh, his lapels! Those are... His lapels terrify me. Pre-made cosplay is expensive? Honestly, pre-made cosplay is cheaper than handmade cosplay. Even if you're the one making the cosplay and you're not charging yourself for material or for labor. Yeah, they do. Hobby Lobby needs to return that portion of the Epic of Gilgamesh. They do. They need to return the slab. Hobby Lobby, what a weird corporation. Grad students really should get paid more. Cosplay is expensive. It's true. It's not as expensive as it used to be. That is still insane. It was Hobby Lobby that did all that, right? Hobby Lobby is an interesting thing. There are many... The world is so much stranger than we give it credit for, and this is both a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes. It legit sounds too crazy to be real, right? The world is so strange. I think we need to give more appreciation to just how strange the world can be. I have no idea what's going on. Basically, how do I put this? Hobby Lobby... At some point... What was this? Probably like 10, 15 years ago? Hobby Lobby bought a whole bunch of, like... For some reason, Hobby Lobby just bought a whole bunch of, like, artifacts and stuff like that out of the Middle East, and they just smuggled them into the US. Yeah, they stole some artifacts from Iraq, and they smuggled them into the US, and no one knows why a craft store chain would do this. No one knows what they plan to do with these objects. Like, I think people have suspicions of why they do this, but it's kind of like, Hobby Lobby? Hobby Lobby trafficked a lot of artifacts during the Iraq War illegally because they have a Christian music. Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, I heard. Yeah, half concentrated. I am drawing, I swear, but maybe I'm not making as much progress as I hope. Possibly other countries. Gilgamesh is Iraq oriented, though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which makes me kind of worried that they might have destroyed some of them, because the existence of some of those things, especially like the Epic of Gilgamesh mentioning other gods and also existing before the world was supposedly created, is kind of like, I worry. Oh, that was me, my bad. I left my hobby. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah. They're interesting. Oh yes, yes, the name of the lawsuit. I love when lawsuits are framed like that. Like I'm mad about what happened, but the way that they name lawsuits is so funny sometimes. I swear I'm drawing. United States of America versus approximately 450 ancient cuneiform tablets and approximately 3,000 ancient clay boy. Yeah, cuneiform mentioned because that's how the Epic of Gilgamesh was written, on tablets. Yep. First in Akkadian, I believe. It was first written in Akkadian, and then it was written in Sumerian, in cuneiform, on clay tablets. Is that, yeah? Can anyone tell me, like, the story of how Z suddenly got into cuneiform? Like, I'm so curious about how that happened. You have a cuneiform Epic of Gilgamesh tablet, but, like, someone on Etsy made it? That's neat. Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome. I want to see. I want to see this. Apparently Hobby Lobby portions of the Dead Sea Scrolls were fake. Well, that's somewhat comforting because I don't trust them. You've got one too? What? There's so many cool people. Why are y'all so cool? This is so unfair. You can't be that cool. Look, no one knows what goes on in that photon's brain. It's true. Z is too powerful. Z is too powerful by far. Like, should that even be allowed? I don't know how she does even half of what she does. They're never gonna figure out the origin of the Evangelion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Z's wild. Z is so strong. Z is so strong. I wish I had half the power that Z has. I could accomplish so many things. I mean, I guess I'm already accomplishing a decent amount, but... Also, I'm debating, you know how Astral keeps saying, Nep always talks about how Zai is too busy and I don't know how she's, and doesn't know how she is. I know! Z's schedule is literally like planned to the minute. It's ridiculous. Like, scheduling things with Z, like, is ridiculous because, like, and it's not Z's fault, just like, Z's schedule is ridiculous. I refuse to believe Z is a real grad student because it means having to admit I'm not trying hard. People are not built to operate the way that Z does. You should just focus on taking care of yourself. People are not built to operate the way Z does. I say this with all the love and admiration in my heart. That is not how human beings are meant to live, so I guess it's a good thing that she is a photon as opposed to a human being, but oh my god. Her blood must be 75% caffeine by volume. It's the only thing that makes sense. Maybe you can ask her for a snippet of her calendar to let us know your reaction. That would be a fun thing to do, just like on a collab, just like, Mylin reacts to Z's calendar. It would be fun to have, like, look at everybody's calendars and see what they look like. I'd be kind of embarrassed because, like, I feel like I'm always working really hard and doing a lot of stuff, but if you look at my calendar, it looks like I don't actually have all that much stuff because, like, I spend my unscheduled time working on stuff. 7 meetings in 3 minutes. Exactly. Like, whenever she's doing a stream, she's always, like, between, like, classes, or she's, like, coming from a meeting, or she's going to a meeting, or she's, like, about to leave for the airport, or just got in from the airport, or, like, something. I don't know how she does it. I genuinely do not know how she does this. Oh my gosh. Z, oh, and Psy, like, there's so many people out there that I talk to on a daily basis, and I'm like, I don't know how you do what you do. I don't know how you do what you do. Like, I would not be able to function. Like, I could not do what Phi does. I could not do what Psi does. I could not do what Z does. I could not do what Nep does. I could not do what, like, I don't know. There's so many. Did I already say I couldn't do what Psi does? There's so many incredible people out there. I'm so blessed to know so many wonderful, incredible people, and I don't know how they do it. I genuinely don't know how they do it. I don't know how Maury does what Maury does either. Maury's so powerful. You're welcome. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm happy to know all of you. All of you are really interesting, wonderful people, and I'm very grateful to have all of you around and get to talk to you and spend time with all of you and all that stuff. I know that sounded I don't do anything willingly. Hey, how you doing? I don't do anything willingly. Maury, you do a lot. I think you're constantly kind of like downplaying the amount of like Maury, you tend to downplay exactly how much you're accomplishing, I think, and like how do I put it? I feel like a lot of the things that I see are like people comparing themselves to other people. But the thing is, the things that they're doing, yeah, you are accomplishing a lot, Maury. Is it possible you're doing? I think I'm honestly doing a lot. My Animal Crossing island's looking awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think the thing is we're always comparing ourselves to other people, but a lot of the time the people that we're comparing ourselves to are not like proper reference. Like we compare ourselves to people who have like totally different lives than us and totally different priorities and affordances and like maybe even like different types of things that they're doing. And when you think about it, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to compare ourselves to people who have like who are living such different lives and doing such different things. It's not possible. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I think in my own way, I am accomplishing a lot. Like, I'm juggling a whole bunch of different things. I've got my work, and then I've got, like, potentially research. Hopefully I get more research done soon. And then I've got, like, my creative writing, and then I've got my art, and then I've got my streaming. Like, I've got, and then, like, if I do cosplay, I've got cosplay and whatever. I've got a lot going on. In my own way. But also, like, I often feel like I'm not doing enough. And then you realize I'm doing a lot. It's just like the things that other people are doing are more visible to me. You've got your art to keep you getting distracted from. I've been working on it. I just animated 5 different frames. Thanks. I feel like I'm not doing a lot because like if you look at my calendar, there's a lot of huge gaps in the schedule. Maybe it's because I can see all the things you're doing. Yeah. And you hear me talk about the things that I'm doing. You don't hear me talk about when I'm not doing stuff. If that makes sense. Don't use the calendar. That's how my boss thought I wasn't busy. Oh, yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm not busy because I don't use the calendar to, like, mark out time when I'm working. I only use the calendar to mark out events that I need to remember. Like, my office hours are on my calendar, and then, like, meetings that I have to attend, or, like, what was it? Meetings I have to attend, my office hours, classes I teach. Those things are on my calendar. Anything else is not on my calendar. See, that's what I think about Eggy. Like, I look at how much time I spend on, like, games like Minecraft or Uma Musume or whatever, and then I'm like, wow, I could have done so much more in the time that I spent doing that. And then I realize, like, today, well, first off, I look back on all the stuff that I've accomplished so far over break, and, like, compared to what most other people could do, when it comes to drawing MV art, like, I've accomplished, not to toot my own horn, but I've accomplished a lot. Like, I've done, like, I've been keeping the person that I'm doing this for updated with all the work. And I'm not even showing her all the work that I've done. I'm only showing her, like, little bits of the work that I've done. And they just keep going like, oh my gosh, how did you get that much stuff done? They're like, so like, oh my gosh, are you even human and stuff like that? Which of course I'm not, I'm a Mothman. But it doesn't feel, you know, it doesn't feel like I've gotten a lot of work done. But then when I look at how other people react to what I've gotten done, it's a lot. And if I don't spend a lot of time, like, I need to cool down, you know? I need to do something like a lot of Minecraft or a lot of Fate Grand Order or like a lot of Uma Musume or something. Or else I just kind of like, I get burnt out and I get to, because I know I've been pushing myself too hard on this music video. So you do more than me if that comforts you. I don't know. I feel like we tend to be ignorant of how much we do ourselves because, you know, we see when we're doing stuff. However, we also see all the times when we're not doing stuff, right? So to us, it feels like we've done nothing, you know, or like we're not doing, what we perceive of others is what those other people are doing. What we perceive of ourselves is both when we're doing things and when we're not, right? It's much easier to notice something that's present than notice that something's absent. So it's easier to notice other people are being productive. For you, though, you're present for all your productivity and you're, like, taking breaks. So you feel like you're less productive than you actually are, and people probably perceive you as much more productive than you feel you are, is my general thought. Yeah, I've got to have... Yeah, I was going to cancel stream today, because frankly, I really need a brain break, but this is fine, too. I think that we're all doing things in our own way. Like, for me, I think the sheer amount of time that I spend on work, I'm usually a pretty quick worker, honestly. I can get stuff done pretty quickly. Take a break if you're tired. Yeah, I normally would have, but I felt kind of bad because I actually put out a schedule today. Or, like, I put a schedule that concluded today. I apologize for net pleasing you. It's okay, Yashin. It's okay. It's alright. I would have felt bad, too, if, like, I didn't get much done on this today. Even though I really need a break. You know, it's the grad student... It's the grad student, I need to be productive. It's like... I've described it kind of like Catholic guilt. I don't actually know what Catholic guilt is like, but I imagine it's something like the feeling grad student... It's like... It's not a I know it's not a grad student thing. It's just like, I feel like every grad student... You have 2 masters. Maybe PhD student? You're not lazy, Maury. You're not lazy. You're not lazy, Maury. Ah, sorry, I'm opening a window. It's hot. But, like, it's this compulsion to... See, the thing is, Yaoshin, I'm pretty sure you're not lazy. I'm pretty sure you think you're lazy. I think Maury and Gaushin, I think you two think that you're lazy. But if you actually, like, talk to somebody who, like, sees how much you're putting out in the world, I don't think they think you're... Gaushin, you stream more often than I do. And you're actively a PhD student. Like, I'm built different. Not worse, but in an unorthodox manner. Hell yeah. I know I'm lazy. Die, please. I often feel really lazy, though, because, like, when it comes to the sheer amount of time that I spend on stuff, I actually don't spend a lot of time on stuff, mainly because I'm a quick worker, right? Like, I can make a live 2D model from scratch, like, of this quality, and this type of art. I can make that from scratch in 6 hours, right? And that's pretty darn fast. I'm a quick worker, and that is the problem. So, like, I get a lot done, but the sheer amount of time I schedule for working looks small. Which is good because I'm always pushing myself so hard, you know, like I'm always trying to work really fast and get stuff done as quickly as possible. Which means that I need a lot of brain breaks. I need a lot of time to get breaks in there. I don't know, I have a lot of feelings on this matter, and I'm trying to get a healthier mindset and hopefully bring y'all along with me, but... Okay, I'll say I'm undisciplined. My attention span has been getting objectively worse. Like, I used to be able to just lock in and, like, do nothing but work on, like, something for hours. And I guess I can still do that, you know. But lately, it's a lot harder to stop myself from, like, getting distracted by stuff. Like, for a long time, I just didn't take breaks. I would just work until the thing was done. I wouldn't, like, stop to, like, play a game or, like, grab food or anything like that. I would just grab, like, maybe a textbook a paper I needed to read or whatever, and then I would just read the paper or write the thing until it was done. All in one go. And I can't really do that anymore. Fair, I'm not lazy, I have ADHD, that's fair. I will come over there. I'd like to see you try. I think taking breaks is probably better. Probably. I think most people need to take breaks. Like, that's the whole principle of, like, Pomodoro, right? It's like, it's important to take breaks. But yeah, for a long time, I just didn't need to take breaks. I would just power through. And I liked it that way. And I don't know if it's because I'm older now, or if because, like, I've gotten too wrapped up watching short-form content. And now I don't have an attention span anymore, but... I don't know. Breaks are for the weak and non-PhD students. Gauch. See, this is what I mean, Gauch. This is what I mean about PhD students. Like, look at Tezuka versus other manga artists who died younger and constantly in the hospital. That's true. That's true. For a long time, I really wanted to be a manga artist. And I still want to draw comics. Like, I still want to professionally publish a comic. Or, like, professionally would be ideal, but, like... Then I sort of looked at what happens to the health of people who draw comics for a living, and then I was like, actually, maybe not. Maybe that's not a good thing to do. I wish to see your Umos with your shiny new deck. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play some Uma Musume after this. I also want to play some Minecraft. I think I checked the server earlier today, and Eggy, I know you said to tell you if it was, like, couldn't log in or couldn't connect, but I didn't tell you because I was like, oh, I can't play on the server. That will stop me from being distracted. So I can really lock in. What, you haven't been telling me? No, I haven't been telling you. I haven't been able to log into the server today. And I intentionally didn't tell you to try and take away one potential distraction. Don't worry, I told Eggy. Mori, make them human? What do you mean, make them human? What does that mean? Don't make me human. I am a Mothman, and making me human would be, like, a great affront to my nature. Don't change my species. I like my species. Oh my god, that's literally the opposite. Mori, what does that mean? Mori, what does that mean? They wrote a story about... Oh, are you talking... Oh my gosh! You wanted... You want to make me even more cryptid than before? Oh, that would be a delight. I restarted the server. Yay! Oh, I don't know if Mori plays Minecraft. I would love to have more on the server if they want to be on the server, but they have no obligation to. What are we saying? It's a Minecraft server. Oh my gosh, how do I draw hands? I want to play Minecraft, but I don't have the computer for it. Yeah, one day, Maury, one day, I am taking you to, I know a good computer store. I'm taking you to a good computer store, and we are getting you a computer that can play Minecraft without burning down. I think for Maury's, they've got 6 fingers, I'm pretty sure. Is it Micro Center? Maybe. When I settle down, I'm getting good setup? Hell yeah. Wait, I need to check something real fast. Before I say anything else, I need to... Okay, yeah, there's enough micro centers in the country that I can say, yes, it's Micro Center without doxing myself. Yes, Maury, I will take you to Micro Center. Isn't Minecraft like 20 years old? Yeah, but they keep putting in updates. Like, they've been periodically updating the game and adding new features, which is awesome, but like, it means that it takes considerably more memory and processing power than it used to. Now I know you're an American! Oh no! Whatever am I going to do? Being serious, can't any... It depends. It depends. Like, yeah, it's... Think of Maury's computer. Well, Kingwin, do you know Z? Like, have you been to Syzygy Altair's streams? Can I shout out Z? I don't know. Of course, Mylan's an American. Mothman is from West Virginia. Exactly. Exactly. If Z can run Minecraft stream and Vroid, Maury can as well. Z doesn't care if her computer implodes. That's the thing. Z doesn't seem to care if her computer implodes. Maury cares if her computer implodes. Also, your server has, like, you can just link their YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how Z's computer hasn't exploded yet. Oh man, you know, back during COVID, I was working with, back during COVID, I had a rather old laptop. And me and my friends, like, we were, you know, me and my lab mates in grad school, we would get together and we would have, like, video calls and, like, screen sharing and stuff on Discord just to, you know, keep connected at the start of the, just at the start of the pandemic. And the problem was, for some reason, screen sharing on Discord took up a whole lot of processing power on my poor laptop, and the fans on my laptop could not keep up. And I literally got like a cooling pad to put under my laptop, and it could not keep up. And my laptop heated up so hot that some of like the wires in the keyboard melted together, and it overheated so hard just from being on a call and screen sharing in Discord that it bricked itself. Yeah, I do have a really nice cooling pad. Mylan, that's terrifying. It was terrifying. Do you know how hot metal needs to be to weld together? Yes. It probably wasn't that hot, but like something happened. Something horrible happened, and the keyboard, like, it kept overheating. It really like kind of destroyed itself. And like the heat was really not good for it. It destroyed itself. The keyboard went first. It was a bad situation all around. And I don't want that to happen to Maury's computer. I think Maury has a laptop. I don't know. I don't think they're supposed to... My laptop once got so hot it singed my blanket. Yeah, similar deal to that. Like, very similar vibes. I was so nervous about getting a computer, like, to stream. I wanted to stream Minecraft, and then I was so nervous about getting a computer because I had so much experience with, like, my laptops just overheating, and I was like, I went into Micro Center and I'm like, help me! And they're like, why are you so worried about having enough processing power and cooling to run Minecraft while streaming? Like, Minecraft is a pretty not that bad of a game, and I'm like, you don't understand what I've been dealing with. To be fair, this is the PC that I'm using right now that I bought for this is my first PC ever. Like, of course my parents had PCs that I would use, but like, I've never had like a full desktop computer of my own until this one, which I got a little over a year ago. I think I charred some leg hair while falling asleep with my laptop on me. Yeah, same deal. I've had experiences like that. I have the worst luck with electronics. They keep dying. Oh, I'm so sorry. There are good optimization mods like Sodium. Oh yeah, Sodium. Optifine used to be it. I think Sodium's now the preferred one. I miss my high school days when I had a good desktop. I don't even have a desk. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Honestly, instead of a desk, what I have an art drafting table that I've had since I was like 10 or something. And that's what I'm using as a desk right now. I should get a proper desk eventually, because drafting tables are nice, but it's not wide enough. Like, I have 2 monitors, but my desk isn't actually really wide enough for 2 monitors. My daily laptop is 7 years old. Holy cow. I really want a new laptop because my current laptop's keyboard is completely borked. I'm bad at keyboards. Keyboards fear me. Like, I've destroyed so many keyboards somehow. They can't keep up. I'm just too powerful for them. And I've been wanting a new laptop because the keyboard on this laptop has been borked for like years now. Probably like 2 or 3 years. The keyboard has been not very trustworthy. And I want a new laptop, but also I spend most of my time on my PC these days. If I'm on the computer, so it doesn't feel like justifiable. The 15-year-old laptop got rain fell. Oh my god. That's impressive. I also don't have a table or general flat surface with legs. Maury. Say it like you don't make I think you all overestimate my salary. I think Eggy at least is overestimating my salary. Just because PhDs don't actually bring in as much money as you would think they do. Like, if I went outside of academia into industry, one, I could make more. I could be making, like, at least 20 to 30K more a year in industry than I am at my current job. And industry, they don't really care if you have a master's versus a PhD, so I could have gotten a lesser degree, or like a lower degree, and made more money outside of my current job. Mylan makes 8 figures. What are you talking about, Gaussian? Oh, bye, Astral. Take care. 7 figures. It's got to be at least $5. That's like over half my salary. Sorry. Yeah, no, okay, so one, I work in academia. And academia does, like, there are a small number of professors who make a lot of money. A lot of that comes from grants. I do not do grants. And also, those are tenure track professors. People who are tenure track make a lot more money than people who are not tenure track. Probably, I think the gap at my university, like the average gap between not tenure track faculty and tenure track faculty at my university is probably something like 40 to 60,000 a year. I'm not tenure track. No, Gaussian, I am not tenure track. I intend, you know how you're saying publish or perish caused me to perish or whatever? I wanted nothing with that publish or perish life, so I intentionally did not go tenure track. Who is Grant and why does he give people so much money? I don't know, but if you find out, please tell me. I stopped at my master's. I don't think I can ever go back for a PhD. I think that's a good thing to know about yourself. But yeah, no, I am, I'm not even a professor. Like, remember that Ask Professor stream? I'm not tenure track, and I'm not even a professor. I am, what would be, like, I know the word for it at my university, but I'm trying to think of a more generic word. I think what I've described it in the past as is I'm a lecturer. I'm like, my job is teaching. There are no research expectations. I'm not expected to do any research as part of my job. My sole responsibility is teaching classes. That is my job. And teaching faculty don't get paid as much as research faculty do. I'm still gonna call you a professor. Thank you. Are you just hanging out in a random uni? I'm teaching faculty. I teach. My job is teaching. Man, V-Theorem tenure review is gonna be a bloodbath. To be fair, I think out of everybody in V-Theorem I publish the most, but also to be fair, I am the oldest at V-Theorem, so just sheer time has led to me publishing the most, I think. I don't know that for sure, but the people I work with don't know that difference. That's fair. That's a lot of people don't know. Usually people don't know the difference between a professor and like a lecturer or whatever unless they're in like academia. I don't even want to go back for a master's, but someone offered to pay for it. Yes, Dr. Professor. I might have an opportunity to get professor officially in my job title soon. I still wouldn't be tenure track though, but I might have that opportunity and I think I'll go for it. But that would mean that research would become part of my job, which is a little scary because I haven't really managed to do much research in a while. But I'm counting this channel as an OER, an open, and I'm hoping that my university would agree that this channel is an OER, which is an open educational resource. And that would also count for something with that new job title. So I'm kind of hoping that Professor Pepper, I can help with research somehow. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a doctor, but I'm not a professor. I'm not using you for research. Yet. Don't worry, I'll make sure to get informed consent and everything. I'm an ethical researcher. I don't remember signing. Yeah, no. If I do research on you, you will know because I'll get you to sign a consent form. Don't worry. I will make sure to obtain informed consent before conducting any research on you. And you will have, of course, as is necessary for ethical research, you will have the opportunity to say no, and there will be no consequences if you do not consent to participate in the research. Are you gonna use us as test subjects if you have to do research? Maybe. If you consent to participate, then maybe. It wouldn't be a random sample, but if I specifically want to study like people who watch educational VTubers, that's a very specific type of person that is probably difficult to get from like a normal sampling thing. So I would have to do something like snowball sampling or something, and in that case, I might ask you to participate in my studies. You get banned from the channel in Discord if you back out. No! No! That's not how this works at all! I am an ethical researcher. I am very good at ethics. I am an ethical researcher. I do the ethical thing. I get informed consent. Nothing happens if you drop out of my study. I am a good person. Mylan won't do anything but NEP. Is NEP ethics certified for human subjects? I don't think that NEP is ethics certified for human subjects research due to the sheer fact that NEP does not do human subjects research to my knowledge. So if NEP did do human subjects research though, who knows what would happen. No, I trust NEP. I trust NEP. I have great faith in NEP. Oh no! Sorry, I accidentally cropped an image that I didn't mean to. Okay, I have drawn hands. Alright, there's another one. Okay, next I need to draw plushie hands. Soon I will be the strongest Mothman, Jackalope, cryptid in the world. I'm just gonna hire NEP to do their bidding. I don't think I could afford that. NEP is more important things to do than just go along with my whims. NEP is a strong plant. NEP is a very powerful plant. NEP and her attack chinchilla. True. When I was a kid, I always wanted a chinchilla. I wanted a chinchilla so bad when I was a kid. But my mom, I also really wanted a ferret. But my mother, Moth Mom, is terrified of what she calls rodents. I think chinchillas are rodents. I'm not sure. I know that ferrets specifically are not rodents. But Mother said they're rodent enough, and therefore I was banned from getting a ferret. I've been so oblivious to chinchillas. Yeah, I think that's true of like most animals. Like I've heard ferrets are very stinky as well. Chinchillas are rodents, okay. A lot of the things that my mom said were rodents were objectively not rodents. I think later she confessed that it's not really rodents, it's just anything that's small and furry. Something, it's like a cat snake, yes. These still good friends. I got to hold ferrets when I was in Japan. I got to hold some ferrets and I was so happy. I was so happy to hold ferret. Yeah, Nep says chinchillas aren't stinky. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, because they do their dust baths and stuff. I think ferrets, though, are kind of notoriously stinky. Anything small and furry. So she was afraid of you, Mylan? Yes. My mother was terrified of me. No, I'm joking. My mother was not terrified of me. Special week story mode is released. Yeah, let's get that support card. It's taking everything in my power not to revert to Fate Grand Order language. Okay, I've already drawn that bit. I've already drawn this bit. Oh no, I need to draw this bit. Uma Musume stream time? No. I've got to get work done. I've got to get work done. I need to work. I need to be productive. If I'm not productive, I will simply explode. I will, if I'm not productive, I will explode and collapse and cry. And therefore, no Uma Musume stream until I get a little more done. I guess actually I could use an image that I already have for this shot. Like I don't have to draw something new for this. Boxing, 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 boxing. But it's gonna be easy to draw, so I'm not too fussed. I can just disappointed boxing noises. It's okay, boxing. There's that new event where I have to run sprint races, so I will. Don't worry, Bakshin. I will be there soon. Oh my gosh. Everything happens so much. The world is so complicated. And I'm hungry. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's around time when I would normally start thinking about dinner. Hungry. It's true, I'm hungry! Food and sustenance are highly important for the creatures, including me. Including me. Eat more Cadbury eggs? I guess they are right here. Guess I could, but that's not gonna be... I'm getting breakfast. I want breakfast. I want breakfast food. Breakfast food is a gift from the gods. The world is so complicated and I'm hungry. Come on, PhD. I mean, am I wrong, Gaushin? Am I wrong? That is... You know what? That is, in fact, the story of my life. That quote summarizes my entire life, I think. If you wanted to know who I am as a person, that sums it up. That sums it up. The world is complicated and I'm hungry. Did I ever tell you the story about the time I learned what my PhD advisor truly thought of me and my hunger? I will tell the story. So, like, for a long time, And I've kind of gotten over it, but for a long time I had this sort of like bad habit of whenever I was hungry, like once I got past a certain critical point of hunger, once like my hunger gauge got to a certain point, I really could not resist saying I'm hungry out loud. I don't know why. It was like a weird habit. So that meant like, and like we had lab meetings for my grad school lab right around lunchtime. So right around the time when my hunger was like peaking, right? When I was the most hungry. And so at least like once a week, usually multiple times a week, my advisor would come in to lab meeting, and at some point during lab meeting, I would just like mumble out, I'm hungry. Because I was hungry. And what happened was one day, I think one of my lab mates had brought in like homemade bread or something. She liked baking. And so sometimes she'd bring in homemade bread. And she said like, oh, would you like some bread? Would you like some bread, Mylan? And I said, oh, no, I'm trying to save some room for like the sandwich that I'm going to be eating for lunch after this. So I'm not going to have any bread right now. And my advisor stops the meeting. Well, not really stops the meeting, but she stopped what she was doing. She turned to look at me and said, you mean there are times when you're not hungry? You turn down food? What do you mean that you're trying to save room? What do you mean you don't have a bottomless stomach? You're always hungry. Surely you have a bottomless stomach. What? I don't understand. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, that's what you thought of me. She just thought that I was just always like that. She thought I seriously just could never be full. And so the fact that I said that just blew her mind. And it was, at the time I was like, I don't know what to think of this. But in retrospect, honestly, it's pretty darn funny. Oops. Anyway, that's my story. That's my story. My advisor thought that I was always hungry. And to be fair, whenever she saw me, I was hungry. But, yeah. And I am hungry right now. Boy, am I hungry. Maybe I'll do one more. I'll do one more drawing. Because actually I'm quite close to a good stopping point, I'd say. I think I'm over halfway through now. So I'll do one more. And then I will be done for today. And then I'll go get something to eat, and then I'll come back and I'll, like, play Minecraft or Uma Musume or something. Oh yeah, did you... So, well, y'all probably know this, but I'm very excited. I do have that special stream tomorrow. Special stream tomorrow. Special stream. It's at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I am going to have Connor Leshner, a social psychologist who does super awesome research. He's going to come on the stream and he's going to talk about his research. And then he's going to answer questions that all of you may have. Please behave. Please be kind to him. It's not that I doubt you. Gonna try and do it. Why did you change the pic of him? Oh yeah, why did I change the pic of him? It's, I asked him, I showed it to him. I showed the preview to him before posting it. And he was like, actually, I'd prefer if you used this pic of that, like, I got commissioned of my cat. I was like, okay. And so I replaced it. That's why. I might be kind of late. That's fine. Yeah, that was just the time that happened to work. To the kimchi, yeah. But yeah, that's his cat, apparently. I do have another pic of him that I'm waiting for approval on it. I asked if he wanted to, like, have his camera on during the stream, or if he would prefer to have it off. And he's like, oh, well, since I'm doing a presentation, because he's going to be presenting some of his research, he's like, I think my camera being on would get in the way of the slides. And I offered to draw him a picture, like a picture of himself to like represent him during that time. And so now I sent it to him, and I don't know if he's seen it yet because, you know, it's spring break where I am. I don't know if it's spring break where he is. And so if he approves it, then you'll get to see a different picture that I drew of him. Tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited about it. It'll probably be a shorter stream because, you know, like, he is busy and I don't want to keep him for too long. So I might stay on a little longer. I'm not sure, but I think max he's only going to be with us for like an hour and a half. I think his presentation's about 15-20 minutes if it's roughly the same as the last time I saw it. Yeah. 7-hour stream with him. Woo, no. Please, no. I don't think I'm capable of a 7-hour stream. I think I would simply collapse. I don't know how, like, Fi does it. I don't know how Psy just, like, effortlessly... Well, I know it's not effortless, but, like, Psy just, like, does these really long streams, and I'm like, holy cow. You finally got Mambo? Congratulations! The curse is broken. Mambo acquired. Mambo, mambo, doodle-doo, mambo, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Everyone from Gen 1 does long streams. It's true. I'm not that powerful. To be fair, though, my streams have turned out a lot longer than they used to be. Like, when I started, my streams were like an hour and a half on average. Oh, fancy door. Oh, exciting. But yeah, when I started streaming, my streams were like an hour and a half on average, 2 hours on the longer ones. Now I think I'm averaging a little over 3 hours. Dupe. Well, maybe you can use the stars for something, you know? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Very excited to see what Gen 1.75 or whatever they decide to call themselves, what they're going to be like. That's right, by the way. Auditions for, well, not auditions. I feel like we don't call them auditions because we don't want to, like, no. No. But yeah, the auditions, or the applications are open until March 31st, so until the end of this month, which is very exciting. I'm going to post the link in chat. Applications for V-Theorem are open until the end of the day, March 31st. I know somebody, Astral, asked what time zone we're talking about. Time zone agnostic. Just the auditions end when it is no longer March 31st in any part of the world. That's the plan. Ooh, Major O'Bright, congrats. But yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Deadline's getting closer. And another agreed cap. Congratulations. All right. Okie dokie. What am I doing? What am I... Right. Thank you, Mothman. Sorry for mocking. No, you're fine. I mean, I was bragging about my very lucky single roll earlier today, right? I don't like to think of it as bragging. We're just sharing the joy. Because that's the intention I do it with. I'm like, hey, I'm very excited about this thing, and I want to, like... I want to share that with people that I know will care, or, like, that I know will understand why this is exciting. So I don't really see it as mogging. It's more like sharing joy with people who can understand that joy, is the way I think about it. All right. All right. No, wait. I want to do this one first. And then soon we will be done. Well, not done. I'm still a long way off from done, but Because I think I'm also doing the video editing for this music video, and I am not great at video editing. So that's probably going to take a lot of time. I'm very nervous about that bit. I'm not... It's not a skill that I have. We just gotta try our best, you know? That's all anyone can ask of us. And it would be good if I could get better at video editing. That would be definitely a desirable thing, for sure. I'm currently using Sony Vegas. It sounds like that's not, like, the preferred thing, but I got a good deal on it. So I can't complain. I got it as, like, part of a bundle, I think. I probably should have downloaded the other software in the bundle. I think the download links for those have expired, but oops. And then... What have I done? I've done horrible things! No, wait, that's what I need to do. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but trust me when I say... Ah! Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope that makes sense. Ah! That was me expressing distress. Or something. I don't know. Makes more sense than you know. I'm so glad. Don't need to make sense when it's making dollars. It's not making dollars. It's not making sense. It's not making dollars. It's not making anything. I know. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Such is the way. All right. And then... Do. Oh man, I'm ready for food. I don't know what I'm gonna... I'm ready. Food is so delightful. Food is what makes life worth living. I want to eat all the food. There's no brain now. See, I'm going into I'm hungry mode, but as I've aged, I've gotten a bit better about it. Mylon, you're always hungry. I'm not always hungry. But lately I am, because of reasons. Lately I'm always hungry for reasons, but... I hit the tipping point, it's true. I hit the tipping point where now I just have to... My mouth just inadvertently says, hungry. I'm so hungry. Okay, Mylon made me hungry. It's contagious. It's contagious. You're not safe. If you think you're safe, you're a fool. It's like yawns. Yawns are free. Food is not free. And then this is... And then I screwed up the export of that other one. Just go get another Dr. Pepper. I'm sure Mori won't mind. Mori would mind! That would be my third Dr. Pepper, and I think the glow of the new Jujutsu Kaisen episode has worn off. So I don't think... Yeah, not today! See? But Mori, it has doctor in the name. How bad could it be? Oh, wait, not today. Dr. Pepper's all around. Oh, we're still happy. Oh, 3 people just joined our club. Wild. No, you can have it. I can have it. I can have a third Dr. Pepper. Wow! Thank you, Yuta Okotsu. Thank you, Gege Akutami. Thank you, Mappa. I can have many Dr. Peppers. Kanpai! Kanpai! A toast! Okay. Alright. Professor Pepper, maybe. Mora, you're spoiling them? It's true. It's true, Mora. You are absolutely spoiling me. Dr. Pepper Zero is my go-to after root beer. Yeah, I've got Zero right now. That's what I've been drinking. It's not as good, of course, as, you know, classic Dr. Pepper, but... Alright. All flavor of Dr. Pepper, but slightly healthier. It doesn't taste as good as normal Dr. Pepper. And I wouldn't call it healthier, it's just less calories. Oh, and then the rest of the stuff that I need to draw is actually, I just need to redraw stuff that I've already drawn. So, like, I just need to edit pictures that I've already drawn. That means I'm almost done. But I'm still gonna stop for now. I'm still gonna stop for now. But I've drawn all the, like, full from-scratch drawings that I need to do for this, I think. So, sweet! Sweet! Delicious progress! All right. I said short stream. It's tracing time. I'm not going to trace it because I'm the one who drew them, and therefore, what I need to do is I'm just going to take the unmerged files of the stuff that I need to edit, and I'm going to erase the parts of the line art I want to get rid of and change, and keep the parts of the line art I want to keep. So it's better than tracing. Because I only have to redraw the bits that I need to redraw. I don't need to trace the entire thing. I just got to redraw only the parts of it that need redrawing. Isn't it beautiful? That's what comes next. But that can happen either tomorrow or after dinner. Yeah, well, after the dinner. Layers? Yeah, that's how drawing works. And digital art works a lot of the time. So let me pull up something that I can show you. You're not using MS Paint? No? Here, let me pull something up that I can show you. All right, let me close out everything from this. Yeah, no, I'm doing proper stuff. Here we go. Oh gosh, I'm huge. Yeah, and the chat is broken on this one. You can ignore it. But okay, look at my beautiful thing. You can see here are my layers on the left here. You probably already know this, but I'm going to explain it anyway because I feel like it. This is the face shadow layer. I can get rid of all the lines. This is how it looks without lines. Oh, hey, it's Eggy. It's Eggy's. I drew this one. I drew this. I love layers are so nice. I can remove the skin. I can remove the skin. Shading. I can remove the hair. I can do anything I want. Because I am powerful and strong and beautiful. You can show mugshot Mylan. Oh, right. That was the thing that I drew. That's partial Eggy art. Yeah, mugshot. Alright. Eggy did the background and the sign, and then here we go. Here's mugshot Mylan. Eggy did the background. Eggy did the sign. And then I drew the Mylan. What was this for, anyway? Am I allowed to know what this was for? I like it. I think it's fun. I don't like that, but... Oh, look at the Mylan. The Mylan is very displeased with these developments. Look what you have done to this poor, poor moth. You can sense their displeasure. I'm surprised you didn't name layer. Yeah, I don't, like, what layer is this even? Yeah, that's the cross-out layer. There's the lines for the hands. I named most layers. Here's the sign. You can see I didn't draw the body behind the sign because I'm lazy. This is entirely for fun. Ambiance. That's Eggy. Look at me. I'm wonderful. Let's remove all the lines. Who needs lines? Only this. Only this. This is all you get. What's this? Oh, that's my sketch. Look at my beautiful sketch. Oh, good times. Yeah, I didn't really do much. Oh, this one I had some sort of base in the background. There's my shadow. I am invincible. And I'm hungry. And I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get some dinner. I'm going to get some dinner. I think that's a good thing. Everybody, please take care. I hope that you have a great day, and I hope that, don't, like, of course, no need to push yourself, but I hope that I can see you tomorrow. If you are available to come to the stream, I would love to see you. I want to follow it like a bot. Good work, team. Let's hit the show. Hell yeah. All right, everybody. I should go back to the lecture hall. Everybody, take good care of yourselves. And maybe I'll see some of you tomorrow. I hope to see some of you tomorrow. But if you're busy, that's okay. If you have other things to do, that's okay. And yeah, gonna get some dinner. All right, get some good chomps. Chomps are very important. All right. All right, take care, everybody. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good breakfast. Bye.